Hey, all you schnoz cats. I know you're not going to like that.
No, that was not good.
All right.
Schnoz cats? First of all, I hate cats.
I don't love cats either. I mean, there with some exceptions. But yeah, some exceptions. We'll talk about that.
We'll get into that because I do remember some times in the past that you had some cats around.
Yeah. Oh, I hated those motherfuckers.
Okay, so we'll get into that.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Schnozcast. Corey, how are you?
I am fucking superbulous. I feel like we've used that already, haven't we?
I feel like you've used that. Yeah.
Well, I'm still superbulous.
That's fine. I'm gonna go on top of that with splendiferous.
Okay.
If it helps. It may not help at all, but all right. If you are new to the show, thank you for joining us. If you want to go back and listen to any previous episodes, you can go anywhere you get a podcast. Go out to Twitch, go out to YouTube, give us a like and subscribe so you know when we go live. And if you want to send us a message, you can DM us on Instagram at Schnozcast. Corey, been a little while since we've been here together, and in the meantime, missed you, buddy.
I missed you too, man.
In the meantime, you and your lovely wife have had an anniversary. So happy anniversary.
Yes. Yeah. Our fourth anniversary.
4 years, man.
Yeah. Made it this far.
Seems like it was just yesterday. Yeah. Only 4 more to go.
That's all I have to get through, and then
that's it.
That's done? Okay. I like that. Okay. Yeah. I think I can do 4 more.
So how did you guys celebrate?
We went up to Port Austin.
Port Austin in Spain?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
2-day trip to Spain. No, we drove up to Port Austin, Michigan, up in the thumb. There's this like I don't know how to put it. It's like a
archipelago.
No, not where it's at. The place we stayed.
Hotel.
No, it's an
Motel?
it's an Airbnb.
There you go.
And it's an old school like fishing cottage that this has been in this family for years and years.
Yeah, smell like fish the whole time you're there.
Oh yeah, of course. But it overlooks the canal, and the canal goes out into the bay, and then the bay goes out into Lake Huron,
which goes out into the St. Lawrence Seaway, and then to the Atlantic Ocean.
Strait. Oh,
Atlantic Ocean.
Okay. So it overlooks all that.
No one gives 3 examples if they don't mean to like follow it all the way to the end. You're just like stopped right there to go. That's as far as it goes.
Well, because we're not going past Lake Huron. That's the only.
Well, not we, but the water. Like,
well, of course, the water's going past that.
Yeah.
Look at a map, then you can figure it out. We didn't have to look at a map.
I digress.
We can't go further than Lake
Your
Huron.
anniversary story. Continue.
So we've been there before, and it's just a nice little place, and like I said, it overlooks all that. It's this beautiful little cottage. So we went up there. We had 3 shitty days. We got up there Friday. It was cold, gloomy. Saturday was cold, rainy, and gloomy. Mm-hmm. Sunday was even colder, more rainier, and more gloomy.
But you wisely did not bring your kayaks.
We did not, because we knew it was going to. Well, I would have been okay. Danielle doesn't. She does not like cold water. She doesn't. So she would have been miserable out there.
Do you think it's a sexist thing to say that women don't like it cold as much as men?
No, I don't think that's sexist. I think that's just fact.
Okay.
So yeah, so she's not okay with going out in cold water and when there's a breeze coming through and all that.
I don't think I've ever met a woman who's like, no, I'm good. I don't care how cold it gets.
I mean,
never met one.
They're out there, but they play in the
Are
they're already playing in the X Games and shit like that. So Danielle's not an X Games kind of girl.
Fair enough.
So yeah, no, we didn't take the kayaks up, but we were still able to have a good time, even the days that it was rainy and gloomy. Like, even though it was a little rainy out, we still walked around and we put our raincoats on, had a good time. Until, well, I shouldn't say. So Monday, of course, Monday was beautiful. That was the day we had to pack up and leave.
Yeah.
But there's a state park like literally right down the street from where we were staying, so we were able to go walk the pier. I took the drones out, got some good footage, and then we sat on the beach for a little bit. And in the 2 hours that we were out there, I happened to get really, really burnt. Like, insanely burnt.
You're a delicate flower, Cory.
Yeah, to where my skin is currently peeling all over the table.
Well, it's, again, as I mentioned earlier, it's this, what goes around comes around, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. But as we were leaving, my oil light came on saying I had low oil pressure.
Now, did you do the typical thing that a lot of old people do where they're like, I'm going on a trip, better take the car in for a full checkup?
So I did get an oil. I got an oil change like a week prior because it was time for me to get one.
Sure.
And I'm like, we're not going to drive 150 miles and me not have an oil change.
That'd be insane.
I should have just not gotten the oil change.
Do you think the oil change was the problem?
Oh, it definitely was. Because I went to I don't know if I should say this or not, but
It was the going out of business sale. Oil changes.
I went to a business I go to all the time, like right around the corner from our house.
All the time.
Just to get like scheduled oil changes.
I will not be going back.
They've always done a great job until this time.
Yeah.
The oil filter was faulty and blew, and that caused my oil line to also blow out a little bit.
Yeah.
So on the way home, we stalled out a couple times, and we were still in Port Austin, and I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna make it home. So
we may be living in Port Austin now.
Had to stop at the gas station, grabbed 5 quarts of oil, and on the way home had to stop every so many miles to fill the oil back up.
When you say so many, is that like 100?
No, because we would have been near home by then. Because I think it's like 165 miles up there.
Okay. How often did you stop? Like every 15 minutes, 30 minutes?
Whenever the light came on and was like the car was about to stall out again.
Okay.
And then I'd get out, pour more oil in, and we'd take off.
Yeah.
So then finally got it to the place that I actually trust down here in Dearborn, Pozzoli's Muffler Service.
Yep. Shout out to Pozzoli's.
I will say their name because they're fantastic.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's like, I can't believe you got the car here on this much oil.
Yeah.
And so they thought I had that was all the oil I had. I'm like, no. I'm like, I filled it up with several quarts. And they're like, are you serious? They're like, your car should not be working right now. And I'm like, thank God. So they were able to fix it. I'm still debating on going back to said place where I got the oil change originally done at.
Yeah.
And being like, hey guys, like, what the fuck?
I think you should.
Like, I get it, because even Pozzoli's, they're like, shit does happen. Like sometimes you just get a faulty filter, but
yeah.
Again, I had to pay for so much damage on my car.
Right.
And which I also had to go get like 4 car washes because there was just oil all underneath the car.
Well, you don't like your car to have like a nice undercoating of oil?
And it was all over the back bumper and even my back windshield.
Well, I'm not trying to, like, it's not apples. Like, your problem was much worse. But over that weekend, while you and the wife were enjoying your anniversary, or enjoying is in quotes, I tried to do something with my landscaping out in the front yard.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, it's been a long time coming. It's been a couple of years, probably some might say more than a couple, but I've just been finally, like this summer, I fucking power washed the driveway and the backyard, cement like all the way down.
First of all, I think we've talked about this before, but is power washing not one of the most satisfying things you can do?
It is, except I power wash so much. I'm getting far afield here. I'll get back to my landscaping in a second, but I used it so often that apparently the hose that I bought must have not been like top notch, like grade A hose, because I fucked up the hose. I used it so much that the pressure from the power washer literally created like a giant like bloom of like a
bubble,
like
in
a
the
bulge
hose?
in my hose. Yeah, so I couldn't get any water pressure anymore because the hose just was like, I can't take this pressure anymore, and so I had to go buy a new hose.
So the hose was the issue, not the water pressure, or not the power washer.
Power washer's fine. Yeah, but I couldn't I used it so much that the hose literally I can't remember when I got it or where I got it. It's one of those things where...
What brand of power washer do you have?
Ryobi, baby.
Huh, that's interesting, because ours is Ryobi too.
But the power washer was not the issue. The issue is that it's got 2,000 PSI, and I had been using it like every other day for 3 weeks. And I'm out there for like 3-4 hours at a clip, just constantly. Because that's when you're doing when you're power washing your driveway. Tip for you kids: when you're power washing your driveway, you could do it the way that I did it like 2 years ago, where you haven't really done it before, and you think you did a good job, but then everything dries up, and all you see is a bunch of like this lines. Yeah. So you just have to. So the key to power washing your driveway is it's got to be like a very even. Yeah. Which takes a long time. Yeah. To do. So if you want it to look good and you don't have to do it again, like that's just what you have to do. So for me to do like one slab on my driveway was like I'm out there for an hour and a half doing that single slab to make sure I get everything. It looks great. Dries, and you can't see a single place where I didn't miss anything. So I did that all the way down the driveway from my garage to the street, and then the patio looks great. But by the end of it, I had to buy a new hose.
So, sorry, yeah. And Dilly Dilly says, good evening.
Good evening, Dilly Dilly.
So the hose that you have connected to it, is it like the old school, like just rubber garden hose? Huh, that's interesting.
Which I have now replaced with the super cool expandable hose.
That's what you need. Yeah,
well, that's what I have now.
Okay,
but so it's like a $70 hose.
That's what we have on the side of our house, and that will expand to a point. Like, I don't think you'll have an issue with that.
No, probably not. And
it's much easier to wrap up and everything once you turn the water off. It goes right down into this tiny little hose.
Here's the catch, though. And by the way, R.I.P. shitty garden hose. The expandable one, when it like contracts again after you turn the water off, it is getting like stuck in my driveway. Like the little nubs of cement or whatever in my driveway are like if you put it in the grass,
it's fine.
It's like back
but
into
it gets stuck on.
Yeah, it literally you get stuck because it's almost like a cloth exterior, sort of, and so the little the cloth part will get stuck on something on the cement and stop contracting. So I have to
go and kick that off the
and you don't want to like yank it either because I don't want to wreck this hose.
You don't want to rip that exterior.
Yeah, but back to my similar story to your oil change issues, your oil filter issues with I rather than pulling like 10,000 weeds, I pulled the big ones and I took the weed whacker and I whacked everything down until it was like as low as I could get it. And then this is a Lori idea. I took every cardboard box that I had in the house, every one that I've been saving it from every Chewy shipment I've ever gotten. I raided Jack's bedroom. Boxes that he had like sitting in his closet. Yeah, he's like, "Where are my boxes?" I'm like, "They're underneath the mulch now." And you lay them down there, and then you wet the whole thing down as much as you can, so it just creates this sort of soggy cardboard layer. And then I went to English Gardens and bought like 14 bags of mulch.
Okay.
And it was like cypress mulch, which I was told was the kind to get, and they were like, the special they were having was like, thank you, sir. 4 bags of mulch for $50. And I'm like, I haven't priced mulch. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it needs to be done. So I'm like, okay. And that was on, Sunday of, Memorial Day weekend. And the next day I came back and got like 4 more because I didn't quite have enough. And I still wasn't done. So on Tuesday, I went back because I'm like, I want to get this finished. And I came back, and now Memorial Day's over, and now their prices are 50% off. And so now it's 4 bags for $25. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, you should call them and like, this is outrageous. I demand a refund or whatever. And I'm like, first of all, I threw away the receipts. I didn't realize that I would need to keep these.
Wait, what?
What?
You're
what?
You're the only person I know besides Danielle.
Yeah.
That like will always get a receipt.
I did,
no
and
matter
I did.
What.
But once I logged it, I don't need it anymore. I did.
So you already logged it. Okay,
I already logged it, baby.
So shit.
I'm like, it is what it is. And the other thing is, like, this is just how I work. It's been a long time coming. Like, I've put this off for a long time, and finally, I'm like, it's getting done. So this is kind of what I get. Like, you look yourself in the mirror, and you're like, this is what you get, you lazy piece of shit. You waited this long. I mean, of course you got double charged. Of course you got overcharged for it. But it's a one and done expenditure. Just fucking suck it up and chalk it up to you're an asshole, you're an idiot, and you waited like 2 years to do this work.
Yeah, I guess that's.
And I went to bed with no bad feelings, like clean conscience, like it's
Slept like
done
a baby.
now. Slept like a baby. What are you drinking, sir?
I got the hard Mountain Dew, Code Red.
Yep, I'm toasting you with my peach Good Boy vodka drink, and we are doing a shot of Fireball. So we are a drinking podcast. If you're out there, dilly dilly especially, it's Saturday night. What the hell else you got to do? Join us. We'll wait approximately 2 seconds.
And go.
Yep. Cheers.
Ooh.
I will say, not that I don't miss Todd at other points of the podcast, but that is a part where it'll take me a while to not think of, Todd, what are you drinking? It was always something from Fremont Brewing. Always. Like I'm drinking the Chester McGillicuddy IPA with the notes of hoppy walnuts.
Dude, that's a beer we should make.
You know, the one thing I was thinking about this week
Making beer?
Should I just start buying like just one for each of us of different beers for us to try on the show?
I can appreciate the idea. I definitely can.
Yep. Don't want to do it though.
No, not that I don't.
You can say no.
No. I just don't. I don't want you wasting your money. That I'm going to just take like a sip out of a beer that you spent $6 on a can.
Well, yeah. If I bought it, you're drinking the whole thing.
Yeah, and I
don't care if you don't like it or not. You're drinking the whole thing. And I think it's only fair.
And that would be me sitting here
and
the show just going.
I kind of felt like that's where I would lose you. You got to drink it no matter what.
Yeah,
I was thinking of this because it was there was no reason for it. It was a holiday, but I'm like, I had a Guinness, and I'm like, oh man, I hadn't had a good Guinness in a long time. I'm like, man, I can't remember the last time I saw Cory drink a Guinness. I mean, I'm sure you've had one, but
it's very few and far between. But Guinness is a good beer. I could get.
A lot of people can't get on board with it. A lot of people can't figure out. What the attraction is.
That would be one of the a
lot of them are women.
One of the better ones than dealing with some sort of crazy IPA or something like that.
Yeah. But that's where I thought I'd lose you on that one.
I'd feel so bad just taking a sip and being like, "Whoa, that was great."
Yeah, but I did see the picture that you sent to me with you and Danielle enjoying an ice cream, which I hope was key lime.
It was definitely key lime.
Fuck.
There's two places up in Port Austin.
Oh, there's two?
Well, not ice cream places. One is a
oil change place. The other one's an ice cream.
Unfortunately, they don't have those up there. And dude, I honestly almost went back to the Airbnb that we stayed at. Like I said, it's this old school fishing cottage. It's been in this family for years and years and years, because everything else around it is like fully developed and like these brand new condos.
Yeah,
they're the only place like that's not sold out,
right?
And hasn't sold out to a developer. So right behind where we were staying at, there's this huge, I don't even know what to call it, like not a warehouse, but he fixes boats and does all that for boats and everything else. And then in front of that is his actual house. So there's his house, this huge garage that he works on boats and everything. And then behind that is the fishing cottage. And then beneath where we were at is another little cottage that him and his wife have that they'll stay in or have people in during the summer. And then there's a boat launch and everything right there that he does tours out to Turnip Rock.
Okay. So
like that's his career. And I'm like, well, if he works on boats like that, like he probably has good knowledge of cars. So I almost went back there to like, hey, like
they're very similar.
Is there any way you can like patch this up so we can get home? And I'm like, I would feel terrible doing that. So that's why I bought the quarts of oil and like we'll just figure out a way to get home on our own.
Right. Well, there are a couple of things we want to get through tonight, and the first one I think is going to be 90-second sports.
90-second sports.
You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
90-second sports.
Oh, shit. I put up the wrong... Damn it.
Which one did you put up there?
The area of grievances.
Why? Because Todd's in the artwork?
He's in both of them. So there we go. Now we have.
You
90
know,
Seconds
Todd would
Sports up
say
there.
like, "Oh, we all look like." He would really get on you for some white people shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
All right, 90-second sports. Corey, what do you got for us?
so, dude, as you know, you're a Red Wings fan, as am I.
Yep, as are people all over the world, especially in Vietnam.
They love the Red Wings.
Love the Red Wings in Vietnam.
Detroit Red Wings. There's no better hockey team in Vietnam than
There might be
than
no
the
other
Detroit Red
hockey
Wings.
team in Vietnam.
That's all they
Period.
know. But for those of you that are hockey fans and remember the 1996 brawl between the Detroit Red Wings and the Colorado Avalanche, where Darren McCarty kicked the shit out of Claude Lemieux.
Yeah.
I want to say, unfortunately,
He's a human being with a family, so yeah, it's unfortunate.
it is unfortunate. But yeah, Claude Lemieux recently passed in the last couple of days. Come to find out, he decided he was just done, and he ended his own life.
Now, has that been proven?
That's
I only saw a news article
from
stating
from everything I've seen. I've seen a couple articles.
suicide.
and even his brother has gone on
Yeah.
television and said that that's what happened.
And he's in his 60s.
He just turned 60.
And he had just gone out to what was the game where he came out with the flame? Was it
Oh yeah,
like literally like 2 or 3 days prior?
It was on Memorial Day because in Canada it's I can't remember the name of the holiday, but
It must have been the Canadians.
they basically have like a version of Memorial Day in Canada.
Sure.
And I like I said, I can't remember the name of it. But
Memorial Day?
A
I
Memorial
gotta work that
Day,
into the day?
but yeah,
Sorry, Canada.
so he was part of that, and then I think it was like a day or two later that he decided to end it.
I could not understand why, if you made it to your 60s and you'd already enjoyed like a lot of success and fame and maybe some notoriety in there, but you famously patched things up.
You famously got your ass kicked by Darren McCarty,
But he patched things up with McCarty.
yeah, no, they had a good relationship after they both retired.
Yeah.
But Danielle brought up a very solid point because Claude Lemieux was kind of the Darren McCarty counterpoint for the Colorado Avalanche, and got in a lot of fights. Was a hard hitter, and she's like, CTE is a big thing in football right now, obviously, but I don't think in hockey it's as big of a thought.
Yeah.
And she's like, do you think that Claude Lemieux might have had some CTE from everything he's done in his career?
I said the same thing.
And I'm like, yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think that he might have had some CTE, and it took longer for him to. And again, at 60, like, that's, you would have thought it would have happened earlier, but again, that's why people research CTE and they're looking into it because you don't know when it's going to really take control of someone's body or I shouldn't say your body, but your mind. And so yeah, I definitely think he had a little case of the CT, and that's what caused him.
But
to
you really
finally-
don't. They won't know unless his widow, because he was married, decided to posthumously have his brain tested for CTE.
And I hope that she does because
Because there are other reasons. Like he may have why would someone in their 60s kill themselves? Like, did he make a really, really bad investment and lose his ass? And figured there was no way out financially?
and I think that would be something that would be brought up.
But that wouldn't be apparent until like the family went through his financials,
Right.
Suicide is pretty easy to tell if you've discovered the body, I would think. But your financial portfolio, that's something that, if it was even known to his wife, I mean, a lot of people have separate bank accounts. and don't share that shit with their spouse. And so maybe this is something that, if that was a reason, might not be discovered for quite a while.
True. And that could be the case as well. But like I said, me personally, I just think looking back on his career and what he went through, his mind just wasn't right.
I personally, I know that I would have given less than a shit that he was dead 20 years ago. But having seen the same Unrivaled, documentary that you did, where he and McCarty sat down and they worked things out, and they were on friendly terms. I'm looking at him more as just a person.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. I feel bad for his family, but at the same time, all I can think of the real person I can't stop thinking about is Chris Draper. If you're not familiar with the history. Essentially, the big brawl that Cory was talking about in 1996 at Joe Louis Arena was at the Joe, correct?
Yes.
Between the Colorado Avalanche and the Detroit Red Wings, in which Claude Lemieux got his ass kicked, was because it was retribution, payback for what happened 1 year prior, in which Claude Lemieux checked Chris Draper into the boards face first, and he
fucked his face up hard.
Oh yeah, I can't even imagine how many different surgeries he had on his orbital bone, his cheeks, his teeth.
So I'll never forget the trainer that worked with the Red Wings at the time.
Yeah,
said that there was basically a 3-inch dent in his cheekbone.
Yeah.
So his cheek was back
from the boards
3 inches into his face. And that
I can't, dude. So imagine the pain.
So that would like
the length of your pinky.
Your pinky is about 3 inches, and that's how far back into his face it was.
Yeah, it's still. I mean, it happened so long ago, right? It was 30 years ago.
Shit, yeah.
This year, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And so all I can think about is, like, how do you? I don't know Chris Draper. Never met him. Watched him a ton, but how do you go through life where you never get? I don't think that he ever got an apology from Claude Lemieux. But you have your fans. The Detroit loves Chris Draper, always will. His team at the time had his back, and they clearly proved it a year later when they fought the Avalanche and kicked every one of their asses for him. But how do you ever get closure from that thing where you never get an apology from Claude, and now Claude is dead? I don't know. It's a strange thing, and I think it takes a strong person to. I'm sure Chris Draper is doing very well. I'm sure he's doing well mentally and professionally. Scouting for the Wings, is he not?
Yeah,
front office job for the Wings.
He still works for the organization.
Yeah, make it probably a pretty good living for his family, and would never have to buy a drink in Detroit in any bar he set foot in. But for him to never get any closure on that, and to never, I don't even know what he would need mentally for closure, whether it was just the love of his teammates, the love of his family, an apology from the guy who did it to him, like what would he need? But I know what he didn't get.
See, the way I would take that is I wouldn't want anything from Claude Lemieux. What his team did to avenge what happened to him
should have been the closure.
That to me, and I'm not speaking for Chris Draper, obviously.
Yeah, but that's a good question. Like, who?
I would have been like, after seeing what McCarty did, what Shanahan did, what Osgood did that day,
I'm good.
I'd be like, fucking thank you guys.
Yeah,
that's all I need.
All done.
And again, God rest his soul, but fuck Claude Lemieux. Like I don't need anything from him.
Yeah.
And again,
you're putting yourself in
like
Chris Draper's place.
Yeah, like I wouldn't need anything from him.
It takes a really strong person. I don't know that any of us could say that they would have handled it that way if they were the ones who had their face smashed into the boards like that. I think it takes a really strong person to forgive and forget from Claude, given what the rest of the Wings did in '97 at the Joe.
But I'm going to say, like, I don't I don't think he necessarily forgave and forgot. He was just like that. What my team did is what I needed to close that chapter.
But that's closure.
Yeah.
I mean, you could sit here and argue with me if you want that. The closure is different than forgiving and forgetting. But I would argue that if you didn't forgive and forget, and you've gone the last 30 years with that on your brain, I feel like that would eat you alive. It would just eat you from the inside out, and you'd never have any peace. You know?
Right. Okay, I can understand that. But well, and then here we are in modern day, like,
Yeah.
where Chris Draper's still doing great, and Claude Lemieux is now not
6 feet underground. Yeah.
doing so great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I don't mean to make this sound like I'm happy Claude is gone.
No, I'm not either. I mean,
It's not like a total stranger has died that I didn't know and I had no context or idea of what his life was like. I knew Claude Lemieux publicly enough to know the context and the history behind the people that he wronged and did not apologize to. And that's who I'm thinking about today, going like, I hope that they had already found some closure to, come to be at peace with it, and to, just like apparently Darren McCarty did in the documentary, to view Claude as a man, and potentially as a good man, just someone who was a different person than the ice. That's now in the past. Right?
Yeah, it's over with.
And I have no idea what Chris Draper thought about the documentary that Darren did with Claude. Was he like, hey, man, whatever you want to do is fine with me? Or was he like, how could you do that with that guy? Like, I have no idea what Draper's reception of that documentary was.
And again, too, like, I can't.
We ask the hard sports questions in this podcast.
I can't speak for Draper again, but like, I think a lot of the guys in the NHL, like, it comes down to things happen on the ice. But once you're off the ice and everything's said and done, like, every guy, they'll get along with each other.
Yeah.
At some point or another. And it's just you're out there playing the game. You made a bad decision to do, what Claude Lemieux did and run Draper into the boards like that.
Yeah.
He did it in the heat of the moment of a playoff game. And, I could see Draper being like, you know what? I could have found myself in that same position, just seeing a guy that I'm like, you know what? I want to hit him so bad.
Yeah.
And you just take advantage of when that happens and it goes wrong.
Yeah.
So, I don't think Draper's holding a grudge like that he has for the last 30 years. But
I think that's the question I'm asking. Like, I don't know the answer to that either. But all of us can have enough empathy to try to put yourself in his position and ask yourself, like, what would I do? And that's the interesting existential question behind that scenario.
Yeah.
Now that Claude is no longer with us, but it's been 30 years since that. Like, none of us know how Chris Draper really feels about it, and none of us are good enough friends with him to be able to know how he's carried himself and how he's handled it. So, before we move on to my sports story, if you are unfamiliar, if you're not from Michigan, if you're from somewhere else in the United States, and you're not familiar with the fight at Joe Louis Arena in 1996, look it up. If you're from outside the States, if you're from Vietnam, if you're from Spain, Finland, perhaps Germany, Brazil, Google it. And it's a really interesting, unless you don't like hockey fights, it's one of the better ones you're going to see. And definitely check it out, and I'll give you some history. Thank you, sir. All right. My sports story. It's a quick one, but I gave Cory a video to share. And you know what month it is, Cory? It's May.
It is May.
And that only means one thing. Well, sorry, it means two things. It means May the 4th be with you, which is already passed.
That's a long time ago.
It's less than a month ago. We're still in May.
We are still in May, true.
Yeah. And the second thing is, it's May. That means, you guessed it, Gloucestershire cheese rolling time.
Oh, boy.
And we covered it last year, and there was no way I wasn't going to cover it this year. So we got to do, and I tried to pull a video that was very specific from the 2026. It just happened like 5 days ago. from that run. It's not a greatest hits. If you want a greatest hits of the Gloucestershire cheese rolling, you can find them from years past. There's some gnarly ones. This one is at least timely, and it's from this year. So take a look.
Hang on. Let me.
God damn it.
Just relax, buddy.
I tried to smoothly set that
You
up.
you did, but
I did. You're like, nope, doesn't matter. I'm not ready.
Hey.
Now, this is from I believe that the last 2 years.
Got a good.
Here we go.
Got a good one.
Here we go.
I'll make sure the sound is on.
You throw the cheese wheel down, and then everybody follows after it, and oh, look out. I love how people are like yelling from the crowd. Watch out.
It was crazy. I think
This is the guy who won the last 2 years in a row. This is his third year running from Germany.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm just very hot in this suit.
Because it was a record-setting like 93 degrees in May in England. Dude, just like watching kids falling off bikes, I could watch this shit every day. Oh, look out. Oh. Yep.
No, that's a good GoPro view.
Wore the GoPro. Cory, I can see you totally wear the GoPro.
Dude, if I'm doing something like this, I'm wearing 3 GoPros.
One on my balls, one on my chin.
Oh, they're gonna be everywhere.
All right, so
That's
thanks for entertaining me with that one, because god damn it, I'm like, it's May. Have we done a cheese rolling? Yes, we have. Woo!
dude, I don't understand why you would you're gonna fall and tumble down that hill.
Yeah,
But people still do
100%.
And I'm sure I don't know if you've ever looked into what are the injuries that are.
This is the only reason why I showed this one, because I wanted to find something from the one that just happened from this year's recent cheese rolling. If I wanted to show you one that showed all the injuries, there are a bunch I could have pulled up where people came out there with stretchers. People are literally like screaming in agony, laying on the grass because they've broken both of their legs on the way down.
It's like England's version of running the bulls.
Yeah, I think so.
You you're going to put yourself in intense danger.
Yeah.
Just to go down a hill to try to catch a
I would
cheese
argue
wheel.
it's a totally different type of danger, because when you run with the bulls, you're putting yourself in a corridor with the bulls, knowingly, but you still, there's all these little doorways and little passages and things you can hide
Jump
behind.
into.
There's no hiding here. Once you start going down the hill, that's it. Unless you lay down immediately and you just kind of slowly roll down the hill, people are running down full speed and they think they got, and then all of a sudden they go ass over tea kettle and they cannot stop spinning.
There's absolutely no way you're running down that hill at full speed without falling.
I think there've been a couple of guys in the last 5 years who've made it down the hill in a combination of running and doing like a football slide, or sorry, like a baseball slide.
Okay.
Not the thing that we would expect to see from them, which is ass over tea kettle all the way down the hill.
Well, I would think that would be your best bet. If you could train and learn how to start running and then do a couple somersaults.
That's what they say is,
and then get back on your feet.
People have finished going oh, I did what I had heard was the secret, which was to just roll down the hill. A controlled but roll.
Just
don't try to run. Just go immediately into the roll and start, and just make a little cage with your legs and your arms.
And I still feel like that's so
protect your brain.
And I don't know how things go in England, but you don't are there rocks on that hill, or is there dude, even at that speed, a dirt clump that could have built up from the rain.
Or just flipping to the point where I've seen
hurt as
people
bad.
landed on their heads. They go like this and then head first into the turf. That's a potential paralysis injury.
You could Claude Lemieux it right there.
Yeah, but I still fucking love watching it, dude.
Oh, I know. I trust. over all these years, I know this is one of your things that you absolutely love.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. One more. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, better to get that out of the way now.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Woo. Holy cow. All right, to maybe close out the show. We'll see how it goes.
We still have another 20 minutes.
Yeah. Can we go into TikToks?
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Are you ready? TikToks. Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right. I don't think we got any TikToks from Dilly Dilly, but Cory and I do have a TikTok each. And we're not going to try to break any records with this one, but I haven't even seen what Cory's got. I have no idea.
I might have more than just one.
That's fine.
We'll see how this goes.
All right. So this is mine that you're going to share here. And this is courtesy of Lori as well. I'd seen this one before, but she sent it to me. I'm like, oh, I forgot how funny this was. And I don't think we'd shared it here up till now. But this is, you'll know when you see it.
We're on. Come on. Come on, okay, bro. Hurry up. Hey guys, come
I
with
can already
me
hear what's
as
in
I
the
shove
background.
my father into a balloon. You have 10 minutes now, Ty.
Oh, that's loud.
Oh! Now we have it. Quick now. Quick, up. Go. Get in there. Step 1, complete. Go easy now.
You know we're getting copyrighted for this.
Don't squeeze my stomach. Stop my stomach, Ty. I'm having it. Like Army. That's your nickname for it. Before I do anything, catch the side of it there, you. Catch spots the side.
I can't understand what he's saying.
No, but my impression is he doesn't really want to do this.
Two hands.
I mean,
Over your ass. Yeah.
He's humoring his son.
No. Easy. Good job, bro.
Me Franks and Beads. The bait and tackle.
Quick. Hold on. You're too slow.
It's like doing anything with your dad, right? Like you can't do it right. Your dad's always got. He knows how to do
My
it.
hand down. Put your two hands.
He knows how to get
down
himself into a
under
balloon.
it.
Right.
I have to put the both sides in. Marianne! 1, 2, 3, go in. Go in there.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Hey, he was pulling out. He didn't pull it out, you know. Get the leaf blower. Get the leaf blower.
Get the leaf blower. Get the leaf blower.
Get that for the time you stick it down too fucking far. I said you stick it down too far. Shit, all the air is coming out. Now, was that it?
Was that it? Are we done?
I brought my hat, my hair is a disgrace.
Here's a
Are you
disgrace.
happy now?
Are you happy now?
oh, this is definitely getting copyrighted. Okay, that's we gotta stop.
Well, it was worth it.
I don't think anyone's gonna be able to see it on the edited
Yeah, that's
version
fine.
because there was a lot of music in there.
Yeah, I didn't realize there'd be that much. Sorry.
That's all right. I
All right, that was my try for the week. I feel good about it. I feel good about my choice.
so like I said, I've got a couple here that
All right, let's do it.
I have two. So let me
Okay.
let's do this one first.
Oh boy, I feel like this is going to be very politically incorrect. Yeah, by your laughter, I think I'm right.
I'm here to tell you about a revolutionary new product called Cumdon. What exactly is Cumdon? Well, Cumdon is an ancient Indian herbal and well-being tonic. Reformulated and tested for safety by NASA astronauts, I think it's safe to say there's never been a better time to get Cumdon. But don't take my word for it.
Getting Cumdon makes you smarter. It makes you faster, it makes you lose weight, it makes you more aggressive. When I started getting Cumdon, I got a promotion right away. People knew there was something different about me. Like, Matt, what's different about you? I'm like, well, I just got Cumdon.
It changed my life. Once I got Cumdon, I got not one boyfriend, like 6 boyfriends, because they knew how much I loved getting Cumdon. And the weird thing is, like, suddenly they started getting Cumdon.
You can get your friends Cumdon. You can get your wife Cumdon. You can get your kids Cumdon. You can get your grandma Cumdon. What are you waiting for? Get out and get
Hardwood
Cumdon.
Floors and much more.
First got Cumdon from my son, and then I went out and I got my wife Cumdon, and the results were just instantaneous. You could see it on her face.
You can get Cumdon at the corner store. You can get Cumdon at the pharmacy. You can get Cumdon on the internet. Just get out and get Cumdon.
I hope that you get Cumdon. I hope that everyone you love gets Cumdon. And I'm going to keep getting Cumdon for the rest of my life.
This product, it is just... That is the sweet, salty stench of happiness.
And during this limited time offer, the first 50 callers will get an amazing new product called Jizzed In. Call now. Get Cumdon. Get Jizzed In. What are you waiting for?
We got Cumdon and we love it!
Call now.
There you go. That's
Wow. And you got another one you're going to follow up?
I should have played that one second.
Yeah, I think so. The second one better be strong with a capital S.
I don't even know if I want to play it now.
You want to save it for so it doesn't have to follow the Cumdon?
I mean, if you really like the Cumdon.
This is this
No,
about
it,
the
no, it's
jizzed in product?
No, it's something completely different. So, I'll leave it at that. That's
I think it's a smart idea, sir. Very, very smart. I guess to close the show then, we have a BuzzFeed article, and this is it's a Todd Dillon exclusive. He didn't provide this, but I know he'd love it. And this article, basically the title is, Ladies, if you'd like a good laugh today, here are 32 things men revealed that they didn't know about women until they got into relationships. So this is all about men who are dumb, who didn't really know about women until they found one and they got into a relationship. So we're going to see just how dumb or smart, let's say dumb, Cory and I are about these same things. So first, Cory.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once here.
Learned that cis women have a second hole that they pee from. I learned that surprisingly late in life, and only because I asked a girl whether it's inefficient that she needs to take out her tampon every time she goes to take a piss. She was a bit shocked.
I mean, yeah, that's something.
That is something. I won't say that was something I was surprised to learn. Knew that. In my experience, most men are shocked at learning what age women first get catcalled by men. It's in the single digits, actually. That I did not know. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, can we? Oh, hey. You want to say hi? Say hi.
Indie poopers.
Oh, hello. Say hi to the internet. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah, I know you just want to lick my hand, so I'm going to let you do that. Okay. I thought that the sticky side of menstrual pads had to stick to the body to stay attached, not to the underwear. Yeah.
Rotate a little bit more.
Which way? This way?
There we go. Yep.
There we go. I will plead guilty to not knowing this.
I'll do the same. I didn't. Well, to be honest with you, I didn't know one way or the other. Like, I really didn't care because I don't use them.
Yeah. Nor have I ever witnessed a woman use one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a thing that they do in private that I've never been privy to.
Usually,
I think so. But yeah, so if you're amazed at what Cory and I just said, send your comments to Schnozcast on Instagram.
Or you can email us.
This person learned that women shower in hell. He takes his shower first and then turns it up until it's painful and then yelp as he jumps out of the way. And she's like, it's kind of cold.
What?
There's no limitation to how hot the shower needs to be for women to be comfortable in the shower. That by comparison, men take cold showers, basically.
I take fucking hot showers, dude.
I think you're, in my experience, most women like it a lot, like the shower a lot hotter than I do. But you may have it like boiling hot.
No, it's not boiling hot, but I do like a hot shower.
That women don't feel safe in many places that they go, even places that they have to go every day. This I knew. Yeah.
Fair enough.
A sad thing. Come on, dudes. That for some women, PMS is not just an inconvenience. This person dated a woman who literally became someone completely different for 5 days each month. She not only had a completely different personality, but she also looked different due to water retention and stress. That's an extreme example, I think.
I feel like she needs to go to the doctor because.
But again, these are things that, come on, men and women just do not communicate to this level where guys know this or they know the reason why.
Danielle will get upset with me for some things, and she'll eventually be like, I'm sorry. Like, it's it's just getting to me because of what's going on with my body.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, that makes, like, I've never, like, woke up and like, holy shit.
Who are you?
Who is this laying next to me?
You should try that one day. Like, what? Where did you do with my wife?
Where'd you take her?
Oh, another thing. Women's underwear is not universal. Certain kinds of underwear suit certain types of clothes. This is the thing that I cannot understand because as a guy, we have a drawer full of underwear and that underwear is perfect with anything we wear.
Well, yeah, but if you
There's
don't...
no difference.
But yeah, if you're wearing something tight that you don't want lines showing... Then
Yeah, but that's beyond our experience. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have separate... Hold on
for yourself,
Hold on
sir.
a minute. Do you have separate piles of underwear for different clothing that you wear?
For the sake of the show, yes.
Tell the audience about your special pile.
Like, so when we're going out kayaking, like I want like this rubber thong because then it keeps everything intact and it dries off very quickly. So that's what I wear under my bathing suit.
Rubber thong.
Rubber thong, yeah.
Okay.
Let's say Danielle and I are going out to a fancy restaurant. I will put on some silk underwear.
Yeah. Boxers or briefs?
Depends on the restaurant.
Let's say it's Mountain Jacks.
That's been closed for the last 20 years. Yes, okay. So if we're going to Mountain Jacks,
Yeah.
I wear like kind of like a bread basket kind of thong
Yeah.
that like really, really holds my stuff together.
Hugs all
Really
the,
hugs it,
the
'cause-
Franks and beans
Because I know I'm about to have
close to the body.
3 loaves of bread at least before we even get our steaks.
What about Chi-Chi's?
Chi-Chi's?
Since we're naming restaurants that no longer exist.
Then I go in boxers, and that's all I wear, and they're very colorful.
Yeah.
And
you wear a long shirt to cover them, so people don't know. Is the wearing shorts or not?
No, just the boxers.
Just the boxers.
Yeah, and they actually say
they let you in bare chested.
They say chi-chis right on the front.
So they think you work there, or maybe you own the place. Oh, this is Chi-Chi.
For the most part, they think I am Chi-Chi.
Yeah, you walk in.
I'm Chi-Chi
You're like,
Selesky.
hey, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi Selesky.
Yeah,
that's a name that I'm sure has never existed in the history of mankind
until right now.
If you had a son and you named your son Chi-Chi, I think it would be fair to say he'd be the very first Chi-Chi Selesky in the history of the world.
I think you're correct.
Yeah. Misconception that while this is something that someone learned, that while men are afraid women are going to embarrass them, women are afraid men are going to kill them.
Hang on.
It's a dark.
Say that again?
Dark. While men are afraid women are going to embarrass them, women are afraid men are going to kill them. It's a dark commentary on these times we're living in, Cory, where women are told that they have to carry pepper spray. They have to take self-defense classes. They have to dress a certain way so that they don't invite calamity by men, whereas men are not taught not to do any of those things. Men are simply afraid somehow that women are going to embarrass them, according to this gentleman on BuzzFeed. Sad state of affairs, sir. And in fact, as kind of a salve, a balm, if you will, against such thinking, was just talking today about a movie coming out called Ladies First. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for this.
I have not.
It's with the guy who played Borat. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yes, yeah.
And the lady who played the villain in Gone Girl with Affleck. And they are, I think the movie is called Ladies First, and it takes place in a completely fictional universe. But in this universe, women run the world. And so I've seen a couple of clips from the movie online, and it's definitely sort of an eye-opener where, Sacha Baron Cohen is going through life as the non-dominant sex in the world, and he kind of experiences all of the things that women have historically experienced in a man's world. Whether it's in the boardroom, in a meeting room, or at the grocery store, those types of things. It kind of struck me when I was watching these clips that there's really no better way to show men exactly what it's like to be a woman than to show them a movie in which those roles had actually been reversed.
All right.
So check it out. I feel like it's available on IMDb, the trailer.
IMDb, you can't watch it on IMDb.
The trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it hasn't officially come out yet.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Also misunderstood that finding the clitoris is not, as I had been led to believe by pop culture jokes, an impossible adventure requiring endless amounts of cunning, fortitude, and a guide. Like it's literally right there. It's impossible not to find. I have no idea what the joke is about.
That is true. That's very true.
Yeah. Backing this guy up.
It's
never had a problem.
It's not hard to find.
Not a super difficult thing.
No.
Okay. But you will acknowledge that there are dudes out there who are like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure.
Dude, you should start a separate podcast.
The clitoris podcast.
How to find the clitoris. And yeah, and every episode is a different. You just take calls.
Guys that can't find it. That's so.
Cory,
yeah.
I'm in bed right now.
Where is it?
Do I go to the left or the right? Where is it?
You go up.
Up.
You go up.
Wait, what if I'm upside down? So you mean down?
So Wait. then yes, then you would go down.
Or 69. So it's still up then, right? Or is it down?
No, you go down at that point.
Down at 69?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit, that's the asshole. This is wrong. Why did I call this? You're a horrible.
You know what?
You're a horrible person.
You might have unlocked a new thing. You hit that butthole, she might like it.
Yep. That's the on switch.
You never know. Always try the butthole.
Oh boy! All right, we may have to end with this one because, yeah. Okay, so just hear me out here. So again, this is men revealing what they didn't understand about women until they got a relationship. This person says that women can be as horny, judgmental, and disgusting as men. A girl I was dating and I were discussing this once, and she was going to hang out with some friends later that day. They went to a bar for lunch, and she recorded part of the conversation. That's an invasion of privacy, just going to say. And let me listen once she got home. They spent the afternoon discussing how their exes, boyfriends, and husbands were in the sack, comparing how big their guys' dicks were, and sizing up passerby men. When I asked her why women weren't as open and honest about this as men, she said that society still judges women about this sort of thing, and they were still afraid of being looked down upon. Even after all this time, such double standards still exist, and women have to hide having basic needs, wants, and desires. I don't have the same experience as this guy. In my experience, women are incredibly open and nakedly honest and sharing about everything when they're in a group with other women, with their female friends.
I'll agree with that.
But I've never had a group of guy friends where that same kind of shit was talked about. Just not information about your girlfriend.
So okay, so here's the way I'll put it. Like,
yeah,
if you're serious with someone, or married, whatever, like, yeah, you tend not to talk about that stuff with your guy friends. But if it happens to be like a one night thing,
yeah,
and you're not going to see that girl again, then that's where guys are like, yeah, I'll talk about that.
Oh,
chick.
like what happened with you and Cindy?
Yeah. Then it's open game.
So you're saying while there's a chance for a meaningful relationship, they're off the table for discussion.
Yeah, I think for the most part, at least that's how. Like
that's been your experience.
My experience, yes.
Yeah.
Like with Danielle, like I would never be like, oh, Bob, this is what we did. But like if it was prior to Danielle and when I was able to meet and hook up with whoever I wanted, then yeah, at a certain point I might be like, oh yeah, this chick last night, like this was this and this about her,
right? And
I would share that with you. But yeah, once you get in a committed relationship, I feel like that kind of leaves the table.
See, this guy is saying that on the flip side, women will talk exactly like that, but about their current committed, like long-term relationship.
And I feel like he's correct in that.
In my experience, I would say the same.
Yeah,
it's weird because I feel like it should be like that, but I feel like
I feel like it's the exact opposite for guys and girls. Like we'll talk about a one-night stand to other guys, no problem. But our committed current relationship, we won't talk about. But as far as women, like they don't. If they do have one night stand, they're
not going to tell you about it.
They're not going to talk about it. But once they're married or committed to someone, they'll talk all about
full
it.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the why.
I don't know the psychology behind it, but
yeah,
I feel like that's how it goes.
Dilly's still out there. Can he weigh in this dilemma?
So apparently our stream for some reason is messed up on YouTube. I had it on my phone or my laptop.
Okay.
It was going fine. Lori commented in that it was freezing as well. So
okay.
Let's put this episode to bed and then we can start our super secret episode.
Yes.
And see if we can see if we can get the stream back to where it needs to be.
What was I calling it before? I feel like I came up with a really good name for it.
I feel like it was the super secret.
The after party episode?
Oh, the after party, yes.
I really love that.
So yeah, for the after party, let's see if we can get the Wi-Fi fixed.
That's fair. I will close out with one last thing, one very short thing from the survey. Someone stating that their pockets are fake. And that's actually 100% true.
Wait,
their pockets are fake. Women's jeans, their pockets aren't real.
No, hold on. Now we can't fucking end it.
Yes, we can.
So, because this is weird. Because I had a conversation with a girl that I work with.
I guess I should say they're front pockets.
No, so there's a girl I work with, April, that we've had this exact conversation.
Okay.
And she complains because she's like, there's certain jeans I buy that the pockets for women, she's like, one pair they'll have like real deep pockets. And she's like, another pair I get, like I can barely fit my fingers inside of them.
Right.
She's like, so it all depends what brand you buy or what you're looking for. But she's like, she even said to me, she's like, I've bought basically the exact same pairs of jeans from the same company. And some of them will have where you can only get your fingers inside. And other ones,
you could put like an entire submarine sandwich in it?
She's like, I can put half my arm into. So
that might be the saddest thing I've heard all night then. That as a woman, you can't rely on having pockets in your jeans.
She was very upset about it.
Yeah, I would be too.
She's like, I don't know which ones to buy because...
As a guy, I buy shorts going like, how many pockets are there? How deep are these pockets? Do they zip up?
Do they
button up?
Is there a phone pocket?
Yeah, is there a phone pocket? Are they Velcro? What's the pocket story? To buy a pair of shorts or jeans as a guy and not know what you were getting, I don't even know if I'd never buy for them again.
And that's why I told her, I'm like, unfortunately, like, I've never come across that as a guy because they're usually pretty exact. Like,
right.
No matter you buy one pair of shorts from a brand, you get the next pair of shorts. It's basically the same thing. She's like, apparently for women's jeans and shorts, they're not the same. You literally have to put them on and see where the pockets exist.
All right, so how many people do we need to apologize here in this episode before we end it, Corey? We need to apologize to the women for the male-dominated industries that give them a lack of consistent pockets.
True.
We need to apologize to the Lemieux family for potentially besmirching
him getting beat up by Darren McCarthy. Oh, no. Oh, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
the name of...
my bad.
Yeah. And potentially the people of Vietnam for some reason.
Keep listening.
Keep listening, Vietnam. On that note, join us later for the after party episode. Until then, peace out.
See ya.